All my dear students in the second secondary school in شعاع المعرفة private school in مكة المكرمة, welcome again to our online lessons Traveler 4C vocabulary. Today we are discussing vocabulary in our lesson, so prepare your student book page number 52 and let's start our lesson today. Okay?
For C. What's cooking? What's cooking is an old-fashioned slang that means what's going on, what's happening, or what someone is planning. Here, the title makes direct reference to the topic of the lesson. 1. Vocabulary. A. Discuss. Who cooks at your house? Usually, the mother is the one who cooks. In some houses, the maid, they have a maid. Maid is usually a woman that you hire and you pay money to clean the house and cook your food. Do you cook? If you say yes, why do you cook? If you say no, why not? Why don't you try it? I do. I cook. Why? Cooking can be fun and I can choose my ingredients. Ingredients, the food, the vegetables, the spices, the meat that you use to prepare your meal. To make a
Yeah, listen to the questions and look at also to the picture. You can find some interpretations and translations, some information in it. Okay?
healthy and tasty meal. B. Look at the pictures and the words and try to guess the meaning of the verbs in bold. Boil the rice and stir. Repeat after me. Boil, boil.
Boil, boil,
Stir, stir.
stir, stir.
When you boil the rice, you put it in hot water and you see bubbles coming out of the water. Stir means you keep moving the rice using a wooden spoon. Wooden spoon, this spoon is made of wood. And to do that, you need a saucepan. Say it. Saucepan. Saucepan. Peel the onions and chop them. When you peel, you remove the skin. This skin came out of the onion. You peel, you remove the skin. And chop them, you cut them into pieces. To do that, you need a knife and a chopping board. This is a wooden, it's made of wood, a wooden chopping board. You mix milk with cocoa powder. When you mix, you put two substances and you make them one. You combine them. Cocoa powder is chocolate powder made of cocoa seeds.
Mix. Repeat again. Mix. This is a verb.
Mash the potatoes. When you mash, you crush into soft pulp. You mash the potatoes using potato masher. This thing is a masher. It's used to mash potatoes. To do that, you put potatoes in a bowl. This is not a bowl, it's a bowl, just like football.
Bowl, bowl.
It's a bowl. You fry the eggs. When you fry your food, you cook it using oil. Unlike when you boil. When you boil, you use water. When you fry, you use water. When you roast, you don't use oil, you don't use water.
The first one is boil, boil.
Use nothing.
Peel, peel.
That's roasting. In the
Mix, mix. Mash, mash. fry, fry, melt, melt, whisk, whisk, add, add, pour, pour,
Oven. Frying pan. Melt the butter. When you make something melt, you transform it from solid into liquid, like water. Butter
yeah. تحويل من solid to liquid من شيء صلب إلى شيء سائل.
is a fatty dairy product. Butter. Whisk the butter. Whisk means mix quickly using a whisk. This thing is a whisk. It's a noun. The same pronunciation as this. This is the whisk. I am whisking the butter. Add a layer of cream on top. When you add,
Take care about a layer, not a liar, a layer, layer.
you put something on something else. Layer is something that covers the surface of another thing. Add a layer, not a liar. Don't say liar. No, it's layer
Layer, layer.
of cream on top. And this is an oven dish. Oven dish. Pour some melted chocolate and spread. Pour means you make a liquid flow out of a container. You pour. Melted,
Pour, pour. This is a verb. Pour.
it changed from solid to liquid. Chocolate and spread. When you spread, you make something cover a large area. Like you want this chocolate to cover the whole plate. You need to spread it all over. This is a plate and this is a fork. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, all my students, for listening to our lesson today for C vocabulary, and promise you to a new lesson today, tomorrow, inshallah. Thank you so much and see you. Hope you're the best. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.